In this video, I'll be walking you through exactly how to apply for grants. So when I say grants on my channel, I'm talking about free money that you don't have to pay back. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you how you should go about applying for grants. Yes. So this is how you can get money to fund your business or your ideas or even for your non-profits. If this is something you're interested in, please keep on watching till the end. So if you're new here, go ahead and introduce yourselves. I want to meet you. I want to know you. I want to meet you. Where are you watching from? And if you're new and if you're a returning subscriber on my channel, you guys are amazing. Thank you for your incredible support. I see the way you support this channel like every single time. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your comments. I see you and I appreciate you all from the depth of my heart. Yes. And in case you're coming across this gorgeous queen for the first time, my name is Miriam. I am a wife, a mom, a student, an entrepreneur. I'm also a fashion designer and a YouTuber. Yes, I drop 3 videos every week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You can also catch me live on YouTube every Sundays, 1 p.m. Pacific time. So without further ado, let's just go right into today's topic. Oh, by the way, I'm also a YouTube coach. I help small to medium-sized businesses start a profitable YouTube channel and begin to monetize it from day one. If this strikes like something you're interested in, go ahead and book my free consultation. It's right in the link in my description. And of course, I'll see you guys on the inside. I'm going to be sharing exactly how you can start a profitable YouTube channel from day one. So just so you know, when I talk about grants, I'm talking about free money that you don't have to pay back. So for proper context, a grant is an amount of money that is handed to another party by the first party without the expectation that it will be returned. Now, grants are often awarded by a government agency or a charitable organization to a non-profit organization, an educational institution, a corporation, or a person in order to support particular initiatives that the applicant has proposed. Now, you or your organization may be able to get the necessary financing for your project. If you're successful in discovering, apply for a grant and being awarded applicable grants. So today, I'll be sharing with you idea of the paperwork that may be necessary when applying for this grant. And despite the fact that the procedures that are associated with each award are unique, here is how to apply for the grant. Number 1, be sure that your idea can stand up to the competition. Yes, and make sure that you have a conversation about your thoughts with your sponsor, your mentor, or your senior or co-workers, and if possible, your colleagues. And both inside and outside of your area of study should be consulted for their feedback. Find out if your idea really makes sense, if it's going to fly for a grant request. And you need to give some thoughts to some of the pointers that I'll be highlighting in this video, and make sure that you take them into consideration while you are waiting for your application. Number 1, your idea for the research projects. Yes. So what is the significance of the questions that are posed in the research? Do you think that your proposal will lead to fundamental changes in knowledge in your field? So both in terms of quality and feasibility, is the presentation of your proposal professional? And have you conducted any research to substantiate the claims that you have made? Number 2, is there a good reason for what you're doing? What are the possible hazards and what are your preparations to deal with them if they occur? Now, is the timetable a reasonable estimate? Does the team working on your study possess the essential experience and expertise? And let's talk about creativity. Does your suggestion only constitute a straightforward continuation of previous work? And will it create innovative ideas, processes, and technologies and put them to the test? Can your suggestion bring together already established concepts and method in a novel way? Does it have the capacity to support the development of fresh and original lines of research? Are you also able to apply for a grant to demonstrate that you have both a broad and deep understanding of the topic of your research? And are there other persons performing research that is comparable to this one? Next, are you aware of the previous research that has been conducted on the subject? And next is collaborations. Now, if you're applying as a team, if you're applying with other applicants, you are required to explain why a team-based strategy is vital for the completion of your project. Next is your research environment. Now, the environment of the study. Now, are the necessary facilities at your disposal? Have you discovered sponsors, mentors, or partners who have the appropriate experience to help you to ensure the success of your project. Also, look at the possibilities for development. In what ways will the organization that is supervising your study help you to grow as a researcher? And which of your existing abilities will you have the chance to develop further develop? And your contribution to the research culture. Please, you need to explain. Please, sometimes please find a way to also explain how you plan to assist in the development and maintenance of a constructive and welcoming research culture within the organization that is administering the grants. Now, how do you plan to contribute to the growth of the careers of other researchers? Also, apply for a grant that successfully gives responses to 2 primary questions that are frequently posed by review panels. Now, in what ways does this represent a novel course of action or strategy that breaks away from the same old in the industry? Now, the second question to ask is, how well suited is the candidate and able to carry out the assignments? Like when something fresh and remarkable is presented, especially one that makes use of the applicant's specialized knowledge. Now, reviewers will become enthusiastic. They want to know more. They also want to know about your writing application. The next segment is about writing your application. So go ahead and provide yourself with a sufficient amount of time to prepare for your application. It is very important that you don't submit your application in a hasty manner. So give yourself a big cushion of time right before the deadline. Check out the website devoted to the particular funding that you are interested in, and also take note of the important dates, of the application. So find out if you need to send an email to the organizer or one of the organizers, or fill in a jot form with other attaching documents. And also verify that everyone who will be helping you with your application, like your sponsor or co-applicants, will be able to fulfill the deadline for the scheme. Also make sure that your application is simple and straightforward to read and comprehend. Yes, who wants to spend time reading jargons? And your proposal should be directed to the persons who not only have general research experience, but also have special knowledge in the subject area at which your grant focuses on. And provide an objective summary of the background information when you apply for the grant, the reasoning and the evidence that supports your claim. And you should also support your research question by referring to relevant studies that are done by other researchers, as well as preliminary data, pilot studies, and scoping studies. Now, also provide reviewers with sufficient information for them to comprehend what it is that you are suggesting and how it will be carried out, whether or not it's even possible. And be sure to also include in the expenditures of any essential research for your project, and make sure that you are aware that what you may ask for and what you cannot ask for, since this information is listed on the website for the program that you are interested in. Now, also be sure to choose a title that is descriptive and conveys the significance of your proposition. Also, create logical divisions in your writing by using headings and subheadings, and also use language that is easy to understand, and stay away from jargon, like I mentioned earlier, whenever you can, while you apply for a grant. Also limits the use of abbreviations, acronyms, and always provide a definition for them whenever you use them. Yes, if you have to. Use the format that was asked. List all the references in a consistent manner, and when it's suitable to do so, please use diagrams and figures. While you're applying for grants, they also pay attention to details. Like I said, I have won a couple of grants in the past, and all I needed to do was to fill. Right now, I have a list of projects that I'm working on that still needs funding. Yes. So, so for every grant that I apply for, I already know what I need the funds for. You should be able to prove, to the grantor how you intend to dispose of the money that is issued to your organization or your company. Yes. And I hope that with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that you can actually apply for grants. It's not rocket science. It's something that you can do. I mean, if I can win grants, you too can win grants, and there are so many grants out there. There are multiple grants out there, and of course, I share grants every single time on my channel. Go ahead and forward this video to your friends as well. This is how to win so many grants, as many grants as much as you want. And the good thing about grants is that there is no limit to the number of grants that you can apply for. Yes. So, guys, I will see you in my next video. But till then, keep winning and keep sparkling. Bye. You guys. Can you keep quiet? Yes, to start a profitable YouTube channel from day one. No! Eboluwa. You can't be screaming. Ebo, stop it, okay? Tolu, stop. Tolu, stop. Can you take her upstairs? She's disturbing me, please.
Mommy?
Yes? Yes, Mama. Yeah, I know. It's true.
Mommy?
Yes?
Die?
Yes, it's true. Yeah.
Bye?
Yeah.
Mommy?
Yeah.
Mommy?
Oh, Lord.
Mommy?
Eh?
We're out at the
I know. Tolu, Ebu, go upstairs. Okay? Go and meet